Welcome to my channel. Do you ever feel like you understand English but can't think in English? That happened to me too. But I found a way to fix it. I trained my brain to think in English. And now I'll show you exactly how I did it. Stay with me till the end, because each step helped me think faster, speak better, and feel more confident. Let's begin. Chapter 1. I stopped translating in my head. I want to tell you something that changed everything for me. When I started learning English, I made one big mistake. I translated everything in my head. Every word, every sentence, every idea. I would hear something in English, and my brain would quickly translate it to my native language. Then I would think of an answer in my native language, and then translate that answer back to English before speaking. It was slow, it was stressful, and it made speaking very, very hard. I remember one time someone asked me, "How was your weekend?" A very simple question, but my mind started working like a machine. Weekend, okay, translate that. How was, okay, what's the right form? My answer took so long that the person just smiled and walked away. That's when I realized I had to stop translating. At first it sounded crazy. How can I speak English without translating? I didn't know enough words, but I made a simple decision. I would try. I would try to think in English, even if my thoughts were small or even wrong. I told myself, it's okay to make mistakes, just don't go back to your native language. So I started with easy things. When I looked at the clock, I didn't think, what time is it? In my native language. I looked at the clock and said, it's 7. I need to eat. That's it. Short, simple, English-only thoughts. When I stepped outside, I didn't say, it's cold today, in my language. I just said, cold, I need my jacket. Not perfect, but in English. When I felt hungry, I didn't think, what should I eat? In my own language. I told myself, eggs. I want eggs. Maybe toast, too. Was it hard at first? Yes. My brain wanted to go back to my old habit, to translate. But I stayed patient. I made it a small daily habit. One sentence in the morning, one in the evening, one while walking. That's all. For example, in the morning I would think, I don't want to wake up. In English. At night, I'm tired. I need to sleep. When walking, I'd think, nice weather today, or that tree is tall. These tiny sentences became my secret training. No grammar books, no pressure, just small thoughts in English. And then something amazing happened. One day I was walking to the store. I saw a dog, and my brain said, that dog looks happy. And I stopped. I didn't try to think in English. I didn't try to translate. It just happened. That was my first big win. I smiled the whole way to the store. Because I finally understood. I could think in English. Not perfectly, not with big words, but naturally. And that's what I want to tell you. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to know every word. You just need to start thinking small thoughts in English every day. Don't wait. Start now. Look around you. Say one thing in English, even if it's wrong, even if it's short. Just try. That's how I stopped translating in my head, and how you can too. Chapter 2. I started talking to myself a lot. Yes, it's true. I talk to myself. And no, I'm not crazy. In fact, talking to myself was one of the best things I ever did to improve my English. You see, I used to wait for the right moment to practice speaking. I waited for English classes. I waited for conversations. I waited for other people. But the truth is, the best person to talk to is yourself, because you're always there. So, I started small, simple things. When I woke up in the morning, I said, "I'm so sleepy." While brushing my teeth, I said, "I'm brushing my teeth. I need to be quick." If I was cooking, I would say, "I'm cutting vegetables. I need more salt." I didn't care if it sounded silly. I just did it. No one was watching. No one was judging. It was just me and English. After a few days, I added more. I started asking myself questions in English. What should I do today? Should I wear the red shirt or the blue one? What time is it? Do I have time for coffee? And guess what? I answered myself too. I think I'll go for a walk. Maybe I'll watch a video. I'm feeling lazy, but I need to study. It became a habit, like brushing my teeth or checking my phone. I would talk to myself anytime, anywhere. If I was outside and couldn't speak loudly, I just spoke silently in my mind. I looked at the sky and thought, "It's beautiful today." I saw people walking and said, "That guy looks tired." I dropped my pen and laughed. Oh no, not again. Every moment was practice. Every sentence made me faster. At first it felt slow and strange. I had to stop and think about every word. But after a while, the words came faster. My brain didn't need to search so hard. My English started to flow. Then came the big surprise. One day, I was talking to someone in my own language. I needed to say something simple, like spoon or tired. I can't even remember the exact word, but I forgot it. I couldn't remember the word in my native language. The only word I could remember was in English. And that's when I knew my brain was changing. English was becoming natural. That's the power of talking to yourself. It's easy, it's free, and you can do it anywhere. So I want you to try this today. Just 5 minutes. Talk to yourself in English. Look around your room. Describe what you see. Talk about what you're doing. Ask yourself, "What will I eat today?" and answer in English. Don't worry about mistakes. Don't wait for someone to listen. You are your best practice partner. And remember, it's not crazy, it's smart, it's powerful, and it works. Chapter 3. I filled my ears with English. When I started learning English, I thought I had to study hard, grammar, vocabulary, rules. But then I discovered something that changed everything. Listening. Listening helped me more than anything else. No pen, no notebook, no pressure, just my ears and English. At first, I didn't understand much. I felt confused. I wanted to stop, but I didn't stop. I told myself, "It's okay, just keep listening." So I listened every day, while walking, while doing laundry, while brushing my teeth. I found slow, clear English podcasts. Some were for beginners, some were stories, some were just conversations. I also watched YouTube videos made for English learners, simple ones, slow ones. Sometimes I watched children's shows. They were easy and fun. I didn't understand every word, but I started to notice something. I heard the same words again and again. Good morning. How are you? What's going on? These small sentences became familiar. I didn't have to study them. I didn't have to write them down. My brain just started to remember. That's the power of listening. Your brain learns the rhythm, the pattern, the sound. It's like music. You don't need to understand every word of a song to enjoy it. You just let it play again and again. Then I added something more. Shadowing. Shadowing means you repeat what you hear, like an echo. I listened to a short sentence, paused and copied it. Sometimes I understood it, sometimes I didn't. But I still repeated. Not perfect, not fast, just like a shadow. Here's what I did. I listened to a podcast. The speaker said, "I'm going to the store." I paused the audio and said, "I'm going to the store." Then I played the next sentence. And again, I repeated, "I don't feel like cooking today." Pause. Copy. I don't feel like cooking today. I did this every day. And then, one day, something amazing happened. I was walking outside listening to a podcast. I heard a phrase, I think it was something like, "That's not a big deal." And without thinking, I repeated it out loud. I didn't pause. I didn't try. It just came out. I didn't translate. I didn't plan. I just said it. That was a big moment for me. That's when I knew all that listening was working. It was getting into my brain, slowly, naturally. So here's what I learned. You don't have to understand everything. Just listen. Fill your ears with English. Play English while you cook, while you clean, while you walk. Let the words enter your brain. Repeat what sounds good. Copy the rhythm. Copy the phrases. Don't worry if it's not perfect. It's called language in, language out. The more English you hear, the more English you can say. You don't have to force it. Just keep listening, and the words will start to come out. Try it today. Find a podcast. Play a YouTube video. Listen while you do something simple. Repeat what you hear. Do it every day, and you'll be surprised how fast your English begins to grow. Chapter 4. I made English part of my life. In the beginning, English was something I studied. It was a subject, like math or science. But I didn't want to just study English. I wanted to live in English. So I made a decision. I will make English part of my everyday life. Not just in class, not just in a book, but in the small moments of my day. The first thing I did, I changed the language on my phone to English. Yes, it was confusing at first, but very soon I learned useful words like settings, download, restart, and battery low. Every time I picked up my phone, I was learning. Then I started following English learners and teachers on social media. My Instagram and YouTube were full of short English tips, easy grammar tricks, and small motivational quotes. Sometimes I watched a 1-minute video. Sometimes I read a sentence. It felt easy, natural, part of my day. Next, I tried something new. I wrote my shopping list in English. Instead of dude unday bread, I wrote milk, eggs, bread. Then I started writing everything in English, little things. My to-do list, my notes, my daily plans. I also began a small English journal. Every night, I wrote 1 or 2 sentences. Today was a good day. I finished my work early. Or, I feel tired today. I want to sleep early. These were simple sentences, but they helped me build a habit. Every sentence was like lifting a small weight. And over time, my English brain got stronger, like a muscle. Here's what I learned. You don't need to do big things. You don't need to study for 3 hours. You just need small habits. Every morning, read 1 English sentence. Every evening, watch 1 English video. Before bed, write 1 English thought. That's it. Do it every day. And slowly, something amazing happens. You stop trying to think in English, and you start thinking in English naturally. I remember the moment it happened to me. One day I was very angry. Someone said something rude to me, and in my head I was thinking, but not in my native language. I was thinking in English. I thought, why did he say that? That's not fair. And I stopped. I realized my angry thoughts, my real thoughts, were in English. That's when I knew. My brain had switched. English was no longer a subject. It was part of me. Now I talk to myself in English. I think in English. I write, plan, and live in English. It didn't happen in one day. It happened because of small habits every day. So if you're watching this, I want to tell you, start small. Change one thing. Your phone, your to-do list, your bedtime journal. Keep going. Be patient. Use English in your life, not just in your lessons. And one day your brain will surprise you. You'll think in English. You'll feel in English. And you'll know English is no longer a foreign language. It's your language now. Now you know how I trained my brain to think in English. And I truly believe you can do it too. Start small. Talk to yourself. Listen more. Make English part of your life, one little step at a time. If this video helped you, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and comment below, I want to think in English. I'll read your comment, and I'll cheer for you. Let's keep learning together. You're not alone. See you in the next video.